Dear Motocross, when we unveiled the VARG in 2021, jaws literally dropped. An electric dirt bike that could outperform gas, that quiet and that radical? Some thought we were completely crazy, whilst others thought we weren't even real. But thousands of you believed. And thanks to that belief, the VARG has now reached riders in over 70 countries. And it's been backed by over 500 top-tier dealerships worldwide. Racing rules have changed globally, and electric is on the gate versus combustion. And yes, we're not just showing up, we're winning. And so are many of you. To make it happen, we've raised over 100 million euros. We've built a 20,000 meter squared factory. And we've brought together a team of over 300 people, all committed to making motorcycling more exciting, more accessible, and especially more sustainable. Now, before I go any further, it is once again my honor to introduce Stark Future's Unveiled.
Today we will present to you some of these innovations that we've been working on. The VARG MX 1.2 is here, and it is significantly refined. It is smarter and it has even greater range. The Stark VARG wasn't made to follow the rules. It was built to rewrite them. We are not just another motorcycle manufacturer managed by people who never sat on a motorcycle in their whole lives. We are riders, just like you. And we built the bikes we always dreamed of. Fast forward to today, and Stark is the reason that the world's largest motorcycle manufacturers are now developing their electric motocross bikes. We welcome competition, and we will continue innovating to stay the performance leader of electric motorcycles. The VARG MX 1.2 was developed with one goal in mind: make the best motocross bike in the world even better. By using a new special, even stronger steel alloy, we have managed to reduce the frame weight by 0.9 kilo while increasing the flex of the chassis. This gives the rider more comfort and control, allowing you to ride more relaxed, faster, or longer.
I am a reflection, like the moon.
The VARG MX 1.2 still has more power than any motocross bike on the planet, enough to push the fastest riders in the world to their limits. But with a swipe of a finger, it can become as smooth and manageable as a bicycle. It's lightweight, intuitive, and now offers 20% more range, comparable to a full tank of gas. But obviously without the noise, the hassle, or the emissions.
It's unreal, just the adjustability you have, and you have endless power, but you can also limit it to what you're comfortable with.
Would you really be faster on the VARG MX than your gas bike? Yes. By now we can confidently say that almost every rider is.
Why do I like to ride this thing with so much power? Well, there you go.
The VARG will allow you to do things you previously couldn't even imagine possible, and you'll have more fun doing so.
And now for a further update, where we've taken our KYB suspension to the next level. Revising the mid-valve shim stack for a plusher, more balanced ride. And unlike any other OEM, we let you choose a spring rate tailored to your weight when you order your VARG. Beyond improved chassis performance, we've also packed in some powerful new features, starting with the all-new Arkenstone. This is more than just an upgraded Stark phone. It's been redesigned with a new, lighter, and more robust clamping system, and it now even integrates deeper into the bike's electronics. Once docked, it charges and communicates wirelessly. But when you pop it out, it's a fully functioning military-grade Android device, where you can tune power settings, check your ride data, and even upload your latest ride on YouTube. Taking customization even further, we now have our VARG seat available in 3 grip levels to suit different riding styles and especially conditions. The standard seat offers a surface for easy body movement and most riding conditions. But for riders who want a bit more stability, the grip version features ribbed texture for a better hold. And for maximum control, the Super Grip seat delivers deep ribs and extra tacky material that lock you in when it matters the most. We've upgraded our map switch into a single waterproof, impact-resistant aluminium unit, combining all controls in a rugged, streamlined design that's always within reach. For extra protection and a cleaner look, the cable is routed inside the handlebar to avoid damage from roost or snagging other riders. However, if you prefer an aftermarket handlebar, absolutely no problem. The cable can also be routed externally.
A major innovation is the Stark's world's first over-molded motorcycle wiring harness. Historically, wiring harnesses have been the main cause of technical errors in motorcycles. And I bet most of you have been trying to find ghost electrical failures, and it's easy to see why. Wiring harnesses have been put together with tape. Yes. More or less all big OEMs tape their wiring harnesses together in their factories today. It's mind-blowing. Instead, we made a wiring harness one component that's over-molded together in order to ensure it stays waterproof and solid for its lifetime. The bike comes with the same charger as before, where a full recharge will take you 2 hours with a 240 volt outlet. It also works with a 110 volt outlet, but it's just a little bit slower. By merging our main gear with the countershaft, we have managed to reduce tolerances and reduce the weight of the gearbox. This leads to slightly less noise and higher efficiency.
The VARG MX is a gentle beast. With an updated motor and improved efficiency, it runs cooler and delivers more range without sacrificing raw power. The powertrain still delivers up to 80 horsepower, more than any other motocross bike out there. But here is what makes it special. That raw power is fully adjustable. You can dial it back to feel like a 1252 two-stroke or a 454 stroke or anything in between. But not just power. You can customize engine braking, build your own power and regen curves, all through the Stark app. Then, with a flick of a switch, you can swap between those modes instantly, mid-ride, mid-lap, or even mid-air.
At the heart of the bike, we have our groundbreaking and patented 7.2 kilowatt-hour battery, working as a structural component using our patented honeycomb magnesium battery case. The VARG battery delivers an outstanding range, where for the vast majority of the riders, the battery will last longer than you. You might wonder why a 7.2 kilowatt-hour battery gives you 20% more range than a 6.5 kilowatt-hour battery. The usable energy, which is less than the nominal capacity, has increased much more than that difference. And we're also having higher efficiency, meaning lower losses, more range. Let's talk about the wheels. The wheels use the same proven and forged CNC machine hubs in 6082 T6 aluminum, optimized for strength and weight. The spokes have been crafted in Italy with the highest grade steel available today. And we use Japanese rims in 7050 T6 aluminum, which is the strongest rim alloy in the market. We've also done some geometry improvements in the hubs and the spokes, which slightly reduces the retightening need of the spokes. A major feature is the Stark power tubes, and these have received a lot of critique, and rightly so. The first versions were simply not good enough. We tested them against nail penetration, where they performed better than normal tubes. But we didn't test them against a snake bite, which is the most common way of puncture in motocross and enduro today. We learned our lesson, and we have since then improved the tubes in several steps. The latest version that now comes on the VARG MX 1.2 has a stronger material, it's slightly thicker, we have optimized the dimensions, and it has a specific pad protecting the rim lock, which is the area where the majority of the punctures happen. And we can now, with confidence, say that the Stark power tubes are not only incredibly lightweight, but they also hold up better than normal tubes. A significant weight reduction in the wheels has an incredible impact, since it's both rotating and unsprung mass, making the bike much easier to move around, but also more powerful. If you prefer a bulletproof solution, you also have the option to choose to have the bike delivered with moves instead of tubes. The stock tires are Dunlop MX34, but we also allow you to choose from several other options when you order the bike at your local dealer or starkfuture.com. We describe our design language as performance human art. The performance side reflects on honest, purpose-driven design with visibly optimized engineering. Every detail is crafted for function and precision. The human art brings in natural, dynamic shapes with lines that convey muscle, tension, and flow. And by removing components like a gas tank, front radiators, and the exhaust system, we've refined the bike's ergonomics, giving you a design that's chiseled to perfection for better handling and control. The entire bodywork and seat unit is carried over from the previous VARG MX 1.0, and the unit can be removed as a single piece in under 30 seconds for easy maintenance. Inside the bodywork, we integrated a unique 3D ripple pattern, reducing weight by 15% and further cutting down on plastic usage, aligning with our sustainability goals.
We've also developed a new chain guard with 266% increase in lateral stiffness, while adding just 13 grams. That's only 7% weight gain for a massive boost in performance. It's radially mounted directly to the swing arm, which means better alignment and over 50% less total system weight compared to conventional setups. Lighter, stronger, smarter. The VARG MX introduced a patented dual compound skid plate, a first of its kind. A fully biodegradable nylon shield layered over an impact-absorbing foam, built to take the hardest hits while protecting the powertrain underneath. For the VARG MX 1.2, we've reinforced that foam even further, so it stands up to the brutal demands of motocross without cracking under pressure. This patented skid plate system does more than just protect the powertrain. It's also significantly lighter than traditional frame tubes, enhancing both durability and agility on track. One of the biggest advantages of the VARG MX 1.2, low maintenance. Sell it to your partner or your wife with just 100 hours of riding the VARG, you can save $5,000 in parts compared to a $450. With an electric powertrain, there's no piston, no clutch, no valve adjustments, and no air or oil filters to clean and replace. Maintenance is about as simple as a bicycle. No need to be a trained mechanic, just more time riding, less time wrenching. And to back it all up, we're offering a full 2-year warranty on the entire bike for any manufacturing issues, something no other dirt bike brand is offering today. Less upkeep, more laps, and in full confidence. Let's now talk about the chassis. The Stark VARG MX 1.2 weighs just 118 kilos, or 260 pounds. But here's what riders keep telling us. It feels lighter than a 125. And that's not just feeling, it's actually physics. All the rotating mass in a combustion engine makes the bike significantly harder to move around than its actual weight. An electric bike has a fraction of that rotating mass and is therefore much easier to move around. With the VARG, you don't fight the bike. It feels lighter, more agile, and incredibly easy to move around in every condition.
The VARG comes with Brembo brakes. Riders will be able to choose from hand or a foot rear brake. Our opinion is that handbrake is a much more precise way of controlling your brake. But we're still making foot available for those that do not want to retrain their muscle memory. You will also have the option of including a rear or a front brake disc protector. The rear disc protector is replacing the rear caliper mount, making the complete assembly both lighter and stronger than traditional versions.
Now let's talk about 2 small but smart innovations that make a big difference on the VARG platform. The chain adjuster and rear axle. First up, the advanced chain adjuster. It features a rear clicker system that gives you precision without the guessing work. As you tension the chain, you'll hear an audible click every 90 degrees. Just make the number of clicks on each side with no measuring, no second wrench, known alignment issues. Speaking of tools, you only need a torque screwdriver, not 2 wrenches. Simple, fast, efficient, and accurate. Then there's the flush rear axle bolt, a clean, integrated design that replaces the old school nut that sticks out 15 millimeters on the right-hand side. If you ever caught that nut on a deep rut, you know how fast your lap can go sideways. So we decided to trim the fat and not your lap time.
Our foot pegs have been reinforced, and we have also improved the heat treatment, and they are still the lightest OEM foot pegs in the world. But if you want an even lighter option, we also offer you the possibility to choose to have the bike delivered with 3D printed titanium foot pegs. And you can also choose to have the bike built with our titanium bolt and shaft kit, which will reduce the weight by 900 grams or 2 pounds.
Riding a motocross bike is like managing an orchestra. Great riders learn to skillfully do 10 things all at the same time.
And one of the biggest advantages of electric is that when we remove the need to think about RPM, gears, clutch, or even installing the bike, you will automatically become much better at remaining challenges, such as body position and line choices, making you a better, faster, and safer rider. If you want to experience the future of motocross, you can contact your local dealer, or you can place an order at starkfuture.com.
Or, if you are willing to wait and would like to test ride the bike first, feel free to request a test ride at your local dealer through starkfuture.com.
Something more.